Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do a little Q&A or frequently asked questions with you guys. I did a call for questions in my new YouTuber tag forever ago. Oh, Tater Tot's getting up off the couch. And I didn't get a whole lot, so I kind of was putting it off, waiting to get more, and then here and there in other videos I've gotten questions that it's kind of the same questions over and over. So I thought I would just do a video and talk about that so that everyone could get an answer. So, and I'm going to be looking at my phone because that's where I have the questions. So one question I get asked a lot, and it's pretty frequent, is why am I a stay-at-home wife? Especially I think people wonder because we don't have kids, which is another question I get a lot, which I'll get to, but people wonder why I stay at home. So first, I'm a full-time student and I take pretty difficult course loads, and so that keeps me extremely busy. I also spend a lot of time taking care of the house, and I could work and it would definitely bring in more income, but we are happy with where we're at income wise and what we need and want, and to lose the time together. And also right now when my husband gets home from work, 9 out of 10 days he doesn't have to do nearly as much around the house as he would if I was working. So he can come home and relax because he has a very demanding job. So that is one reason we don't lose time together. He gets 3-day weekends at least once a month, and sometimes he'll get a Friday or Saturday or Sunday off. And if I was working, we probably wouldn't be able to spend that time together. Sorry, my husband's letting the dogs in and out because I film in the living room, so you hear him in the background. But so that's basically, it boils down to why I'm a stay-at-home wife. I originally started out as a stay-at-home wife because we're now at a place, we're living at a place where we will be for a while, and we've been here for almost a year. But before that, we were moving every 3 or 4 months. So and we were picking up and leaving pretty quick, and it was for my husband's job. So I wasn't working because I needed to be able to do that, basically. And then once we got this spot where we're at now for a longer term, we're happy with how much we make, and it gives time for me to take care of the house so he doesn't have to worry about it as much. And I'm a full-time student, and now I'm doing YouTube, which is a hobby, and I don't make a lot of money doing it, trust me, but it gives me something to do and it takes up a lot of time. So I hope that kind of gives you a little bit of an answer as to why I'm a stay-at-home wife, and kind of a look into our lives and stuff like that. And then another question I mentioned in that answer, come on buddy, you can come up here. He's like looking at me like if he can get up on the couch. Okay. Is I get asked a lot if we have kids, and the answer to that is no, we don't have kids. I think a lot of people wonder just because of our lifestyle and me being a stay-at-home wife and things like that, if we have kids, and we don't. And then another question I get asked a lot is if we want kids, and absolutely we do want kids. So, and let's see the next question. Elizabeth Johns asked me, how do you avoid becoming overwhelmed and just being able to stay in the moment? So, I actually have anxiety, so I'm probably not the best person to answer this question, but to not stay overwhelmed, I think I always try to plan, and that helps me not be overwhelmed. And if I can't plan, because sometimes things can't be planned or they can't go as planned, even if you did plan it, as I always try to think, is this gonna matter tomorrow? Is it gonna matter 10 minutes from now? Is it gonna matter next year or 10 years from now? Is this moment going to affect that? And generally the answer is no. So I try to do that to just keep myself grounded and think about that in the moment if I start to really feel myself getting overwhelmed or something like that. And that's pretty much my advice. I think different things work for different people, so what keeps me grounded might not be what keeps you grounded. My next question, and I get asked this a ton, it's probably the question I get asked the most, is what does my husband do for work? And I said this before, that he works in law enforcement. He is a commissioned law enforcement officer, and that's pretty much all we feel comfortable saying, since this is such a public space that I'm on and anyone can watch me for privacy reasons and things like that. But he works in law enforcement. And another question that I get asked is, how old are we? And I am 24, my husband is 31, so there you go. Oh, we get asked how we meet a lot, which that might be kind of fun to do a whole separate video on with just me and him. So keep an eye out for that. I think I'm going to hold off on that, and we can do that video together saying how we met and stuff, all those kind of things. So that's everything for this video. I want to know what you guys think of this lighting. I got lighting for an early Christmas gift, and so I don't know if it's too much or if it looks good. In the viewfinder it looks good, but let me know what you guys think. It's 8:40 at night right now, so this is all this lighting is artificial, no natural light. So if you guys have any questions that I didn't get to, leave them in the comments of this video. I know there's questions that you guys have asked, I'm sure, that I haven't answered and they weren't answered in this video. And it's not that I don't care. So if you have any questions that I haven't answered, leave them in the comments, and in my next Q&A, I'll look to this video for questions to answer. And I hope you guys have a blessed day. And don't forget to like and comment and subscribe and follow me on Instagram, which I will leave over in this area of the screen. And yeah, I hope y'all have a blessed day, and I will talk to you later. Bye, guys.